Are we live, folks? I think we're live. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. He's nervous today. He's genuinely a little nervous today. There's no good reason to be, and it's just a regular stream, like every other stream. But oh boy, is he nervous today. TK Nolan, good tidings, good tidings. Les6, good tidings, good tidings. Oh, baby. Obligatory compliment, check your PayPal. Look, I know we got a lot of paid chatters. Not everyone can come up with something. I'll accept obligatory compliment. Fraz, good tidings, good tidings. Holy moly. Tidings even. Oh, we get the, we're feeling formal today. We get the full shebang. Oster Nation, good tidings. Real quick, can someone on YouTube give me a quick whoop whoop if I'm live on YouTube? Look, we develop trust issues. You stream without being live on YouTube once, and you never trust a feeling of security ever again in your entire life. That's how we do it here. I agree, go guards, good tidings, good tidings. Yusung's hair is handsome. I should check, because I have no idea how I look right now. Okay, give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec while I'm clicking and clacking and telling everyone on planet Earth that I am going live after all. Okay. Is it the best the hair has been? No, absolutely not. But do the paid chatters have their work cut out for them? Yep. Absolutely, it's good today. It's got a slight, Sasuke Uchiha kind of thing going on. Oh no, oh no, oh, folks, I'm so I can't wait to tell you why I'm nervous, but I'm nervous. I'm nervous today. I mean, the TLDR, and this is just the full answer, is that more people have been finding me IRL, like from the channel, like people that I'll meet in real life. There's a distinct possibility that they know of the channel. And so I'm just like, oh no. Too many people have seen me barking into the microphone. Like that, what kind of problem is that? God, I gotta get my life together. Oh no. Agent Sun, good tidings, good tidings. Biku, good tidings. TK Nolan, good tidings, good tidings. Celebrity song, it's still so small potatoes in the grand scheme of things. But it is jarring. It's genuinely jarring. You think you can just be some sort of like some sort of freak clown on the internet and just lose a whole bunch of video games, and then but no, people will see that, and they might say something. Vertal Pony, Kiru, weird adult, good tidings, good tidings. Yusung hacking the emergency alert system for go live notifications. What am I, a missile in Hawaii? Oishi, good tidings, good tidings. It's warm today, folks. I shouldn't say that, because, like, I mean, there's nothing inherently offensive with that statement, but aren't people, like, suffering through a blizzard right now? For me, it is, like, blisteringly warm. I'm not used to it. I might even have to turn on the AC for, like, the first time in this entire year. Sizzly, good tidings. Adamantism, good tidings. We gotta combine YouTube chat and Twitch chat eventually, because apparently it's legal now. And so the only reason that... Like, it actually is second-class citizenship if I don't combine the two chats. So we gotta get on that. Executive producer Fue Coco, remind me in my calendar to do that. Cape Cod is not cozy. Yeah, it's over here. It's like we're basically in the throes of summer already, and everywhere else it's still very much so the winter time. Ugh, frog in the throat. Okay, that's pretty much everything, right? That's pretty much everything. We clicked and clacked in all the places that we needed to. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. How's my self-confidence? Oh, at an all-time low. Oh, let's do it. It's not at an all-time low. There's a lot to talk about today. There's so much to get distracted on today instead of playing Riichi Mahjong. Holy moly. Feels like we had a mostly warm summer with small pockets of blistering cold and then whiplash. Like an Espa song. I agree. Her exuberance, good tidings. Ghost Punk, I think I hate it with the good tidings, but just I want to make sure I'm covering all my bases. Where am I? Where's my super suit? No, hair is absolutely not okay. No. No. What? Folks, it's Mahjong Wednesday. We're rounding out Furiten February with a bang. I'm nervous today. I'm genuinely nervous today. Can I tell you why I'm nervous? It's not just because of the Mahjong, okay? The Mahjong is ubiquitously, dangerous and humiliating and not good, and we're on Yostar's bad side right now, and we're never gonna get good tiles again. That's evergreen, okay? The real reason I'm nervous is because oh god. Okay, so the channel is doing well. That's the TLDR. The channel is doing well. I hope this is okay to share. Someone texted me today that I had initially met, like, IRL, and they said to me, Yusong, I was trying to learn Riichi Mahjong, I searched it up, and your channel came up. Your streams are very entertaining. And I was like, I like lost my mind, because immediately, like usually you would think about something like, oh, that's so nice. What like a nice thing for someone to say. And it's true. It was an incredibly nice thing for someone to say. And then my second thought, Yusong, why do you bark into the microphone so much? Like, how are you ever gonna explain that? Like, someone might genuinely ask about that in real life. Yusong, what's with all the barking? Why are you the way that you are? And I'm not gonna have a good answer for them, folks. I genuinely won't. I mean, it's not like we've talked about anything bad, parentheses, problematic on the stream. I mean, hopefully. But, like, it's more so, like, why do you mention the Omegaverse so often? It's just, like, weird stuff, Kind of, like, horrifically weird stuff that happens on stream. Kind of the closest thing to a brand that we have right now. Mountain Dew, good tidings, good tidings. If they don't understand, then it doesn't matter. I suppose so. Oh, this hit is so good. It's been a sobering period of self-reflection. This is real, okay? Can I get a 1 in chat if you promise to not make fun of me? Genuinely, can I get a 1 in chat if you promise not to make fun of me? Burhasv, good tidings, good tidings. So you know how people are like in the comment section? They're saying things like, Yusong, ever since I started watching your videos, I can't stop saying brain rot things like single tile York in it, etc. Wait, hang on. Before I finish this, am I live? Am I live? Am I there? On YouTube chat, most importantly. VYXL, thank you so much for the prime. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. If someone checks the YouTube, I'll be forever indebted to you for confirming that I'm live. But anyway, people in the comments are often like, Yusong, I started watching your videos and I started saying like single tile York in it. I started saying things like who up playing with a Dora right now, etc., etc. Just like the kind of like the worst things to say in the human language. Even alone, I found that in my moments of weakness, I will want to like alone to myself, and that's not okay. That's genuinely not okay. I don't know why that happens, and I'm deeply embarrassed. I'm deeply ashamed. Absolutely. Stowe, good tidings. Is YouTube alive? I don't think I'm actually live on, oh my god, on YouTube right now. And that's, don't get me wrong, maybe it's just, I've lost my entire sense of humor. That's, hey, people have been predicting this for a while now. No, I think oh, you are live on YouTube. Okay, thank you. I just maybe people are busy on YouTube. That's fair. Maybe Furiten Mahjong Wednesdays is specifically not a good time. It's at the end of Furiten February. But anyway, the point is I've been growling to myself and I don't know why. It's so bad. And I'm so scared that someone in real life is gonna find that and ask about me. I don't know, folks. I don't know. I'm too nervous. So many people have been finding me IRL. Like, not finding me like gang stalking me or anything, but just in like a oh, Yusong, I found your videos. You want to talk about them? It's like, oh god, that's so kind. And at the same time, I'm I'm genuinely embarrassed. Genuinely for the things that I say. Everyone barks from time to time. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Some of us do it more than others, and that's okay. That's life, I guess. Okay. We got a decent crowd on YouTube and on Twitch. I appreciate everyone joining me today. I did a weird thing today. Okay, I did a thing that you don't often do. I kind of went to the police station. Get ready for some politically charged commentary. No, I'm just kidding. I went to the police area of City Hall today. And before I finish the sentence, if you just want to start typing, wow, Yusong, what a good person. Hang on. My hand was actually incredible. They had a 3-4-5 mixed triple sequence. Okay. Right Lord is actually the protagonist, and there's nothing that we can do about it. They genuinely have the mandate of heaven, and there's nothing we can do. I went to the... Okay, so right now at home, if you want to start typing, wow, Yusong, what a great person. They should give you the good person award. You're going to want to hold on pressing enter, but at the end of this anecdote, then you can fire. And I'm just letting you know in advance so that the latency can be a little low, you know? Wow, Yusong, what a good person. Wow, wait, my hand is incredible. They had a mixed 3-4-5 sequence. Okay, that's taking a little bit more of the quote than I intended, but the message is still there. I was there to do a fingerprint thing. I was there to get a live scan so that I could volunteer at the library. Wow, Yusong, what a good good person alert. Oh, what is that? A good person alert? It's the most selfish way to volunteer, though. Like, I wish it was like, you know, helping kids learn how to read or something, or something that felt a little bit more, I don't know, important on a societal level. The real reason that I am doing this like background check at the police station is because I did a Mahjong event at my local library a few weeks, or maybe like it's a month ago at this point, and that was a lot of fun. But in order to have recurring, you know, recurring volunteering stuff, recurring event management at the library, they got to take all of your fingerprints. So I guess if you steal a book, they know who did it. I don't know. I guess they just need to kind of run like a background check on you. Okay, interesting hand, and by interesting I mean we can't really change anything. Our hand is actually awesome. Perfect Ishanten. Pair, double-sided weight, Omega Chunk, which is a pair with a double-sided weight attached to it. Somnica, good tidings. Malifaux, good tidings. Kiash, Frost Crucible. Dr. Nicole, good tidings, good tidings. We love the library. No, volunteering at the library is genuinely fun. I will say I had to fill out like a form before they take all your fingerprint scans. I had to put down an employer. So I put down Twitch. And I don't even know if like... I don't know. You know what I mean? It's just, I guess I just put down Twitch. Hang on. This I suppose is okay. This is also okay. Can I just be real with you? It's not like I have that many safe tiles. Anyway, right? And even if I deal into a Mongon, I'm probably okay. He said, fully not aware if he was actually okay or not. Okay, maybe we're just fine. Maybe we're just genuinely huge chilling right now. If we get into Tenpai, yeah, unfortunately, them's the breaks. I kind of got to chase this hand. We're also waiting for a tile that looks extremely inconspicuous right now. 9 of circles is a safe tile. Zoe, SSBM, good tidings, good tidings. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate it. Anyway, I was doing like the fingerprint so I could volunteer at the library. Good person alert, good person alert. And for the form, you have to fill out your employer, put down Twitch. I was making some choice small talk with the person that was taking my fingerprints. I was really scared that it was going to be socially awkward and anxious, but we ended up talking about pot. Oh no. We didn't end up talking about pots, okay? I wouldn't do that at the police station. That seems like a recipe for disaster. I can't discard this. I genuinely, Lord, tell me how to say no to this. I can't. It's the red 5, but it's also the effing Dora. If I deal in, it's 2 Han, just all by its lonesome. I can't do that. I can't do that. This is genuinely the kiss of death. You're not wrong. We started talking about podcasting. We both listened to Smosh reads Reddit stories, so that was a nice cultural middle ground. And then I thought we had gone through this entire thing. And then they took all my fingerprints and they said, oh yeah, we'll just do a background scan. It might take, honestly, we don't know how long it's going to take. So just hang tight. You should get an email. And then as they're walking me out, they read my application. They're like, huh, Twitch. And I was like, yep. And the whole time, and I've had this thought a lot lately, which is just, don't Google me, don't Google me, don't Google me, don't Google me. Not because it's gonna be like, if you Google Yusong, it's like, oh, Yusong accused of spitting in the water supply. No, there's nothing like that. But it is just like, you're gonna just see a lot of Mahjong, and you're gonna hear me talking about the Omegaverse, and it's just uncouth, you know what I mean? It's just beneath us as a society. Oh my, ah! But I passed the background check. They did it really, really fast. Verona Pith, good tidings, good tidings. Oh, cool, Mahjong. Welcome in, welcome in. If you know how to play Mahjong, pull up a chair, grab a drink, grab a snack. If you don't, we got a tutorial on our channel about how to play. On our YouTube channel, that is. Okay. A crosswords in Tenpai. Left lord's also in Tenpai. Nothing we can do about this one. We genuinely, we're on the verge of greatness for quite some time, but we can never really get there. What is this? My love life? Okay, here we go. I passed the background check. They got back to me immediately. And then even the librarian who I was working with, and it's not the librarian, okay? It's not the library of Laterno in charge of my city's background checks. That would be, could you imagine all the yaoi that they would be viewing on company time there? That would just be a misuse of taxpayer funds if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This hand is amazing, right? This hand is unironically super good. No idea what our pair is going to be. We're going to figure it out later. This is a scary thing. I suppose it's a good problem to have, to be like, don't Google me, don't Google me. But it's oh man, it's freaky. It's just a little freaky. I'm glad I passed the background check, because it's like, you know, I've done this a few times when I volunteered at as a piano accompanist for like elementary school choirs, or what? Oh my god. I mean, this is pretty diabolical. It's Riichi, nothing. There's little value here. You know what I mean? It's like when you get a lime from Del Taco and you're like, oh, I can't wait to squeeze the lime all over my tacos. And then you squeeze the lime and it's just like, it's like air. It's like you're just holding a piece of styrofoam in your hand. You know what I mean? This is styrofoam. This is genuinely nothing, okay? Riichi, nothing. But we have a Suji trap set. We cut the 6 of bamboo. We're showing to the entire world. We're not waiting with a 4 and a 5. We're preying on the good intellect of all of our other compatriots, you know? Suji trap is good. Omar no safe. You subscribed to me maybe when I wasn't streaming, so I just wanted to say thank you for dropping the Twitch Prime, you know? I feel like you're pretty tame. I know, I was like, unironically, I was like, okay, good. At least no one has interpreted my sarcastic threats to Yostar as real threats for some ungodly reason. You know what I mean? Zon Jones, thank you for dropping the Prime. Thank you so much. This next sumo is for you. No. That's just me trying to blame my bad luck on others once other people are just being nice to me and actively giving the channel support. Zon Jones, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome in. Mutam Badamoons, thank you for the 21 months of tier 1. Me when the background checkers see the ill-advised half flushes I pushed for. Yo, here's the thing. Thank God they only took my fingerprints and they didn't, and they just did a background check and they didn't check my Maka grades in Mahjong Soul. Could you imagine? You chased with a red, it says here that you chased with a red 5 even when 2 people had called Riichi and there were 0 6s and 0 4s available. Explain yourself. Nick's Craig, thank you for the 2 months of tier 1. If Yusong has 1 million fans, then I'm one of them. If Yusong has 10 fans, then I'm one of them. If Yusong has no fans, then that means I'm no longer on Earth. Thank you. Check your PayPal. I don't mean an angry video game nerd post 30 minutes into the stream, not even 30 seconds into the stream. Yo, this is... Oh, I'm so sorry. Everyone is either playing the best Mahjong of their life, or no one has read Riichi Book 1. No shot my Riichi is getting chased. No way. This is a real God is AFK this is such a God is AFK moment. This is unbelievable. Zero Smith, thank you for the follow. Iconic Tom, don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Thank you for the 22 months. I sincerely appreciate it. Hey, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Hey, okay, I hate that all my jokes start with the same cadence of hey, and then no one's gonna laugh. Watch this. That's the worst intro to a joke. Watch this. Like you're about to do a kickflip on a skateboard. Reshalahim, good tidings. Thank you for the follow. Good tidings. Check this out. Hey, check this out, okay? This is a joke. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this, okay? What did Taylor Swift say? Oh, wow, you sung topical. Oh, suddenly everyone's ears are getting perked up. Wow. We're about to hear a topical joke on twitch.tv/YU_SMG or youtube.com/YusongYT. We're about to hear something topical. All right, here's the something topical. What did Taylor Swift say when they called an early Riichi and then they eventually got to sumo on their own tile? Now, it's a little bit of a wordy setup. I mean, I'm going to just repeat for any of you who are listening on the second monitor. You might not be locked in all the way. Trust me, you're going to want to hear the punchline. What did Taylor Swift say when they called an early game Riichi and then they finally got to sumo on their tile? Looks like I have the fate of Ophelia. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough supporting the channel. It's tough for me. It's tough for you. It's tough for everyone. It's tough, but we're all improving. We're all getting closer as a community. You know what I mean? Like this amount of strife and hardship is only gonna bring us together. YouTube chat, because you can't see Twitch chat right now, Twitch chat is losing it. That Lamau, Yusong, please stop. I just got a kidney stone removed and I shouldn't be laughing this hard. Oh my god, Yusong, please, I'm in stitches right now. And then Twitch chat, because you can't see YouTube chat. YouTube chat is saying, Yusong, you're redefining what it means to be a comedian. But in a good way, not in a bad way. Not in like you're telling the worst jokes and redefining it like you're lowering the bar for all comedians everywhere. It's all complimentary, you know? B squared, thank you for the 5 months. Thank you for dropping the prime. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. This hand is going nowhere fast. Can I be real with you? Can I just be real with you? Bartleby the Scrivener, it's been a while since we've dropped a Bartleby reference on main. I would simply prefer not to. I would unironically prefer not to. I don't want to play with, I can't win with these cats. This hand is very nothing. Sure, if we draw into a 6 of characters, it is the Dora tile. Maybe we can get something cooking slightly. But look at these. Oh my god, these tiles are just a little too stinky. You know what I mean? There's the tiniest bit too stinky to get over the finish line. Pazuni, thank you for the 3 months. Tier 1, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. I'm out, and for that reason, Sharks, I'm out. Why? Because the Sharks are gonna bully me into giving them 50% equity for only $20,000. I know what I'm worth. And it's a lot more than this hand. Yusong, it's my second week of Riichi Mahjong. I'm begging you to push. I'm not dealing into that. I'm genuinely not dealing into that. Leonardo DiCaprio meme. Hey, I told you. 7 pairs mode activate. I mean, we shouldn't say anything because we still have the opportunity to lose. The monkey's paw still has ample time to curl, but Left Lordy is getting smoked right now, and probably we're playing for second. First place is just a tiny bit out of reach. Can I tell you, I did get humiliated a little today. Why did I say that like it was a good thing? Oh, not defeating the masochist allegations. I did get humiliated today. I got humiliated today. While I was doing my fingerprint scans, they have to scan all your fingers. I thought it was just gonna be 2 thumbs. You put them on the thing, and then you're good to go. We're gonna run a background check just based off of your thumbprints. We're gonna do some dusting. I don't know what happens, but we're gonna see. Oh, you play Riichi Mahjong? Background check failed. Okay, we'll get him next time. I'll clean up my act and I'll do some community service. Went for 13 orphans earlier today. Only needed the 1 pin or 9 of characters, and someone gave me the game decided to laugh at me and give me the 9 of characters afterwards. Oh no! Like the 13 orphans attempt was impossible, and then you get the tile that you need. No! It's happened to the best of us. Genuinely. I've had a 0 left Yakuman chance screen. It's so sad when that happens. I got humiliated today. They need to do all your fingerprints. I was even trying to make small talk with the person that was doing my fingerprints. I was like, I thought it was just gonna be 2 thumbs, and they were like, oh, if you ever come in here and you only do 2 thumbs, that's some bad news. And I took that. I don't know if my social cues were necessarily firing on all cylinders, but I was like, is that what happens when you get arrested? When you get arrested, you only do 2 thumbs, but when you're just volunteering at the library, they do all of your fingers. I don't know what that says about freedom. Yusong, why is your commentary sounding like a /r/I'm 14 and this is deep post? I don't know. Maybe freedom is in all the fingers that we end up scanning. I don't know. Just something to think about. I think Yusong's smart. I think he's saying some good stuff today. I think he's saying some good stuff. Yeah, I don't know why they needed like everything in the kitchen sink. It was a little confusing. But as I was doing my fingerprints, they weren't showing up on the machine at all. And I was like, ruh-roh, is today the day that I figure out that I'm a vampire? Luckily, no. Ah! Folks, life is a gamble. And you know what I always say? A bet on yourself is never a losing bet. Oh! Okay, I wasn't expecting that to pass, if I'm just going to be completely honest with you. 4 of circles, 7 of circles, one time. Ooh! At least we faded Ipatsu. At least we dealt into 2 Dora. Jesus Christ. Oh. Okay. It's okay. At least I didn't get humiliated earlier today. As I was doing my fingerprint scanning, they were like rolling my finger. Number 1, this wasn't even the main humiliation. This is just auxiliary humiliation, okay? Number 1, as they were holding my hand and kind of like rolling your finger along the machine, I was like, this is the most human contact I've had in a long time. I cue all the comments that are like, you couldn't waterboard this information out of me. Go ahead. I don't care. It's a part of being alive, okay? It's a part of being human. Last Shark, thank you for the 3 months. You know you got to tune into the stream when the Norman Rockwell guy is in the thumbnail. Oh, that's true. Sometimes Norman Rockwell guy is going to be in the thumbnail. Resha Heem, forgive my butchered pronunciation. Thank you so much for the prime. I sincerely appreciate it. Okay. Pair of the Northwinds. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's perfectly normal. I don't really know how this hand is going to get into Tenpai. We're going to need to get a really lucky triplets or sequences or something. I don't know. This is a kind of a sticky situation. You know what I mean? Yo, Mr. Yusong, I'm going to be giving a lesson on Mahjong for my teaching course next Monday. Wish me luck. Good luck. I hope it's a fun time. I hope everyone has a great time. Teaching Mahjong is hard, so don't be hard on yourself either. If people aren't, you know, people aren't like feeling it immediately. Teaching Mahjong is genuinely tricky. Ever try to explain Orador to someone? It's a game with like the biggest first hurdle of all time, you know? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, humiliation. So first I was like, whoa, this is a lot of human contact. And then secondly, my fingerprints weren't showing up on the machine. I was like, I'm a vampire. I'm a ghost. I must not be real. I've been dead for 15 years and this is how I find out. Awkward. Awkward. Check please. No, but genuinely I was like awkward. And then they started, this is weird. At the police station, the police part of City Hall, they started like putting a little dollop of some kind of mysterious liquid on their palms, and then they rubbed my finger in it, and I was like, oh, were my fingers too greasy? I'm sorry. And then they were like, no, your fingers were too dry. Like, look, that's not that humiliating, but it was a little humiliating. You know what I mean? It was just a little bit of a bummer to like be told to moisturize by, you know, an officer. it was just kind of lame. That's the truth. It was like, oh, should have moisturized today. And it was like, it was, I mean, I think I need to moisturize way more. That's probably true for most people, but like they were putting so much moisturizer on my hands, and even so, my fingerprints aren't like registering on the machine. They're like Haktua, moisturize on them. Ew. No way. No way I pass a background check, right? I mean, but they were the more and more the moisturizer, my hands still didn't work. Just humiliating. This is moisturize before you go into your next live scan appointment. I promise you, it'll save you a lot of humiliation in the long term. Not bad, right? I would call Riichi here no matter what. It's pretty diabolical no matter what. We get to wait on a 1 or a 4 or we get to wait on some pairs of the door. Look, this is actually, some people might see this as a glass half empty kind of a moment, but I'm kind of seeing this as a glass half full fluff. Glass half full, in the sense that right lord can't fold, left lord can't fold either. It's kind of a shootout right now. We're really hoping that left lord does not win and come back from the brink of the, the great beyond right now. That would really stink. I could always deal into left lord with the 8 of circles. There's no telling that it won't deal in. There's no rule that says a dog can't play basketball. And I like this. I genuinely like this. I like that a crosslord who I'm competing with for second place deals into right lord. It's much easier for me to get out of this bucket of syrup, you know? What does zuzzy mean? It means it like a little suspicious. Zuzzy is like a little suspicious, but sometimes it's used in like a good way. Like, whoa, our wait is so zuzzy. Like, we're waiting on the west wind. No one's going to expect that. And as a result, someone might deal into us. That's zuzzy. Oh, what's that? Merriam-Webster is on the phone? They'd like for me to join the board of trustees to decide what cool words are going to show up in the dictionary? Yeah, I'll hold. Hey, Hexagon, thank you for the 54 months. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. I've been doing this thing where I think, I genuinely, like, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna be honest with each other, okay? This parasocial relationship, things have been going pretty steady. We're ready to admit some stuff to each other, right? Most mornings, I don't know how my skin is so dry. Most mornings, I'll put, like, moisturizer on my face. Dr. Bogler, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I'll put moisturizer on my face, and it hurts. Can I get a 1 in chat if that's normal? Can I get a 1 in chat if that's normal? Like, my skin is so dry. How dry is it? My skin is so dry that when I moisturize in the mornings, it hurts. But, like, I don't know what to do. Like, I genuinely, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, fill my pillowcase with Vaseline? I genuinely don't know. Of course I'm overwhelmed. Of course I'm scared. Because every single day, Adam Driver voice, Marriage Story, every day, I'm putting moisturizer on my face. I'm hoping to see results over time. It's not happening. What is this, my stock portfolio? It's just straight every morning. It's like, oh, time for my daily pain. Time to put moisturizer all over my face. I already don't like the sticky sensation. That's not even a double entendre. I just genuinely don't. And then I love how much it burns. What are you using for your moisturizer? Tahine? No. I'm using regular moisturizer. I'm a regular guy with regular moisturizer, you know? How many times a day do you moisturize? Once in the morning. But honestly, if I was God and I created a universe where you have to moisturize twice in one day, that's a sadistic God right there. That's no God that I would respect. I'll just say it. Maybe use a wetter moisturizer. Yo, the thing is literally lotion. Again, Dr. Bogla, I was beelining through an anecdote. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. That is incredibly kind of you. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. I can't help but notice that I'm absolutely giga-fricked. Language, but it's true. I'm so giga-fricked here. There's no way. How am I immediately caught between a rock and a hard place? No shot. It's a career ender deal in if that happens. I'm just cutting a one of bamboo because I'm cutting a one of bamboo. You know what I mean? Penguin, good tidings. Yes, and the Def B, thank you for the 2 months. I'm gotta be honest, I forgot I was subbed. I need to save money for a bit, but I'll be back. Yo, hang on. Thank you for saying that. Genuinely, thank you for saying that. No one ever, people on YouTube were telling me to stop reminding people to unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. Especially if you need to cancel some subscriptions for a while. You can cancel subscriptions for forever. Also, by the way, excuse me, Riichi into Khan. Okay, here we go. Everyone, can I get a Zawa in chat? That's Z-A-Z-A in chat. We're gonna just try to make it to exhaustive draw without making too many enemies. Like, we're just gonna try to not deal into a crosshair because this is already a really spicy hand, unfortunately. Zaza? No, it's not the sandwich chain in Philadelphia. Although I am a fan. I am absolutely a fan, but... Wait, is that What is that called? I'm trying to reference the anime Akagi, okay? I don't touch grass. I'm referencing an anime Zawa Zawa when something suspicious at the Mahjong table happens. That's Wawa. Oh. Zaza. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, get ready for this. Get ready for this internet reference. Zaza, what am I? Playing for vibes in a Marvel Rivals tournament? Referenced. Get referenced. What am I on Weekend Update with Seth Meyers? Oh no, I'm so old. But what am I on Weekend Update? That was topical. He's topical with it. Like some moisturizers that hurt. He's very topical. What? Oh, I'm so sorry. Didn't realize that great art needed to be explained. Okay. A crossroad in 10 by left lord in 10 by... That's fine. As far as things go, I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit of my points just to make sure that a crossroad doesn't win. I think you're allergic to your lotion. I might be allergic to my lotion. But some days it's fine. And then some days it hurts more than it ever does. What is this? Mental health? It's very real. Just a very real thing to say all of a sudden. Maybe a half flush in the bamboo suit. But probably not. Maybe, I don't know. It's not like the rest of our tiles are doing anything. Burp, sorry. That incredible for us? I'm joking. I'm joking. Immediately as you start complaining, the squeaky wheel gets the good tiles. Is your lotion unscented and no supplements? It smells like Gatorade. No, it is genuinely unscented. And I don't think there's any supplements. What is this, folks? Am I allowed to speculate? Me trying to avoid like an SEC like audit? Am I allowed to speculate on this penny stock right now? What's going on here? Oh no, I sound like my favorite movie was The Wolf of Wall Street, parentheses derogatory. It's okay. It's absolutely okay. Baja Blast lotion. I think we got a winner. Like, genuinely, I don't know. Wouldn't you be intrigued enough to try it at least once? I don't think I would like it. I feel like it would just feel like you have soda on your face. Ay. Okay, Lufflo with the Riichi. I suppose if anyone's gonna call a Riichi, Lufflo doing it isn't that bad. Sotogawa on that thing, it literally never fails. They cut a native circles early. You wouldn't break that up from a 7-8-8 shape. You're not. That ain't Falco. You're not Akagi. No one is that diabolical. There's a limit to people's madness. Oh my God! I can't believe I'm folding like I'm folding like I'm Flat Stanley right now. Jeez Louise. Folks, yesterday I had alcohol. I know. I genuinely remember when I told you I had the most divorced purchase of all time, like I want to say like 4 to 5 months ago, where I bought a vacuum cleaner, a 6-pack of White Claws, and 4 bananas from Walmart. It was genuinely the saddest purchase I've ever made. I finally had a White Claw. It was okay. I was genuinely like, oh yeah, like I'm one with the current or whatever. Like I felt a little bit more slightly at peace, but then immediately, and I'm not trying to say this because I'm on some like secret dare program and I'm trying to get everyone on the straight and narrow. No, dude, just, please, do it cautiously, if anything. But immediately there were like 2 minutes of like, whoa, I feel a little calm. And then there was 2 hours after that where I was just like, my tummy hurts. Like, it was just like, why does this hurt so bad? Face burning from the moisturizer, stomach burning from the half a hard seltzer that I drank. Did you buy that lamp that I needed? First of all, thank you for asking. Second of all, no, I still haven't bought the lamp that I need. The light is so imbalanced in the living room. I don't have a TV right now. Like a lot of things were lost. And by lost, I mean just returned to their owner. During the breakup, which is like 5 months ago at this point. I just haven't bought anything. I'm like, well, I don't really watch TV. You know what I did yesterday? Oh my God, you're gonna be so proud of me. We actually get to have a conversation about something that's vaguely relevant in the zeitgeist. You're gonna love this. Adamantism, wanna go bouldering? I don't know if I have that grip strength in my arms, or like the body strength, or like the mental strength. It sounds fun, but I don't know if I'm physically able to. Holy. Okay. Speak your truth, King. Me to my tiles, appropriate nothing. Speak your truth, King. Speak your truth. Yesterday, I was watching YouTube. Get this. Hang on. Am I ever allowed to chi? I am allowed to chi, but it's a little weak sauce. Wouldn't you agree? And I'm kind of looking for something, I don't know, a little awesome sauce. Me negotiating, but I'm just like a 13-year-old, I guess, in like the year 2008. I'm looking for something awesome sauce. Me trying to sound cool. Yesterday, I was watching a lot of clips of Breaking Bad. I know, it's such like a dude thing. Parentheses, big derogatory. Like I don't +2 my own activity. Like YouTube suggested one Breaking Bad clip. I watched it. Can I be real with you? I don't think I can discard this. I genuinely, this something about this feels awful to me. It's close enough to the Dora where I actually feel a little spooked out by it. 3 of characters is the Dora. So YouTube suggested one Breaking Bad clip to me. Started watching. Mr. White, we gotta cook. I started watching all these clips. Gus Fring, top 5 Gus Fring moments. Top 5 moments where Jesse proved everyone wrong. Top 5 moments. Walt, don't lie to me. Walt, come on, Walt. Like, I watched all of those. And I was like, okay. And then I started watching Better Call Saul clips on YouTube. YouTube has me by the neck now. They know that I'm willing to watch the Vince Gilligan extended universe. So I started watching Better Call Saul clips. Here's the fricked up part. Never even seen the show Better Call Saul. So I'm just watching clips, raw dogging it. No context whatsoever, okay? Okay, this is stupid. It's all simple as pure double sequence. But sometimes you gotta get a little stupid with it. Is this mixed triple sequence? No, it's not. Almost with a 6-7, 5-6-7. Almost. Almost with the 5-6-7 or a 6-7-8 mix triple. What? Oh, the round. I should have played that a little bit differently. But you know what? Third place Steve's. No, third place Theodore's. Excuse me. Not everyone's a Steve. Oh man. Not everyone's a Walter. That's okay. Third place is definitely okay. We take those. We absolutely take those. We absolutely take those. I was watching Better Call Saul clips. I've never seen the show, but I like Bob Odenkirk. I like the clips that I saw. And then I was like, wait, Yusong. Like, I found myself getting frustrated. I was like, well, I want to find out what happens after the clip ends. Like, you see all these little moments of, like, Gus doing something diabolical. You see all these moments where characters are, like, doing cool things, and you're like, well, I want to know what happens after. And then it dawned on me. I could just watch the show, okay? This genuinely felt like a brain blast to me. I was like, because I was like, oh, this is like a cool 4-minute clip, but I'm missing some context. I kind of forgot what happened in the show. I would like to know what happens in the show. How many pairs is this? 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, maybe 7 pairs. Maybe not 7 pairs. Maybe should have played this a little bit differently. Maybe it's all gonna be okay, actually. Holy frick. Okay, what a hand. So, but instead of watching Breaking Bad, again, or Better Call Saul for the first time, I watched, and get ready to participate in society, folks, because this is the first and possibly only time I will be up to date on anything. 6-7. I watched Pluribus from Vince Gilligan, the creator of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Can I be real with you? So I don't want to yuck anyone's yum. Number 1, I watched all of it, right? So I'm not allowed to say it's bad. I'm not allowed to say it's bad, and I thought it was quite good. I watched all of it. If it was a bad show, I would have given up after episode 1, you know? I'm at episode 7. I'm not going to spoil anything for you. I genuinely am not. Pluribus is a show on Apple TV, which is where you could also watch Severance. And that brings me to my main point to today's lecture, okay? Sometimes the things you see on Apple TV, like Severance and Pluribus, they are very good shows. I watched the whole thing. I can't stress all of this enough. But sometimes it would be like 15 minutes of just like not advancing the plot whatsoever, and it's just kind of like exposition city, population us. You know what I mean? It would just be a lot of that. And I was just like muttering under my breath, we get it. It's a mystery. Like I don't know why I was being such a hater, but I was. Genuinely, I was being such a hater. I have 2 Dora in my hand. Oh my god. Am I ever... Oh my god. Walter. Oh my god. Oh my god. Have you watched The Wire? Me when I'm hanging laundry. I haven't watched The Wire. I know it's good. It's a very fair question. I just left you kind of hanging, you know? What does Yudong think? Yudong thinks that show had a big budget and they just needed some excuses to use the budget. You know what I mean? But I don't think that necessarily makes for good, evenly paced television. I don't think Yusong's being pretentious. I like that he's using his English major. I don't think he's being pretentious at all. Hate to admit it, but Apple TV has felt like modern prestige television. It does feel like polished. It does feel polished in a way where I'm like, oh, I appreciate that they're taking risks, right? It's super stylized. But sometimes, like, I think because both of the prominent Apple shows that I know of, Pluribus and Pluribus and Severance, they are like shows that feel like Lost, right? They feel like a big mystery. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not afraid to say it. And I'm gonna put on the Norman Rockwell because I believe in this opinion. Being a mystery does not equal equal sign with a slash through it, does not equal good story. Not necessarily. It can. Yusong, what TV shows have you made? Nothing. Of course not. I'm just being a hater right now. I'm sipping the haterade every single day of my life. But you know, it's fun to have an opinion. Yeah, I don't know. It's the whole point of being alive. I hope I'm not yucking anyone's yum. I genuinely thought that the performances were really good. And I watched the entirety of the show, and I'll probably watch season 2 whenever it comes out, you know? What about Twin Peaks? Me when I go to the Adirondacks. Unironically, I'm on fire tonight. Did you not work on She-Hulk? I did, but I only like pitched one joke on that show. I was the showrunner's assistant / writer's assistant on a Disney Plus show called She-Hulk. You can see my name. I know the boy who cried, like sarcastic things, but like this is real. You can see my name at some point in the show, written on a board. Or said out loud. I honestly, it's blending together for me. I'm not sure, but I think they there's a little Yusong Easter egg. I didn't ask for that. I wasn't like, hey Feige, put me in the MCU. No, and if I did ask for that, I'd be like, make me a goddamn hero, you know? And now I'm canonically in the MCU as like a freaking barista or whatever. Yeah, it was the barista joke at that dinner scene. Yeah. So now I'm like a barista. Oh man, which by the way, I was a barista in real life, like Pog, unironic Pog, but like, but I don't want to be that in the MCU. The MCU is fantasy. Is that why She-Hulk kept saying Zuzzy? That one line where She-Hulk says, hey, this plan where we're single-tile Yorking it for an escape path, it's a little too Zuzzy for me. It's a Yusong classic right there. It's all Yusong. ERC, thank you for the follow. Sour Jack, thank you for the follow as well. I love the episode where She-Hulk broke out of Furiten jail. Come on. Come on. I forgot the line, but canonically, you're that cute boy at the coffee shop. Kevin Feige, check your PayPal. No, at least I got Riz in the MCU. Hey, sometimes, you know, that we seek to imbue ourselves in fantasy to achieve what we can't have in real life. Tippecanoe, I'm not sure. I hate it with the good tidings ever on YouTube, but good tidings, welcome in. Anyway, but that's my opinion on modern television. I actually get to participate in modern discourse. Whoa, I mean, I think this is good. I think this is kind of nice. If me getting into a hot tub after a long day, it's kind of nice. If we draw into some kind of joke is that? I don't know. It's more just like an analogy or a comparison. But now if we draw into 4 of circles or 7 of circles, Riichi Pinfu Red 5, little pure double sequence chance. You're telling me you'd be able to say no to a pure double sequence? Press X to doubt. Press X to doubt. What's your opinion on 1950s television? I don't know. I don't know much about 1950s television. Holy frick. Right Lord had all the value in their hand. I'm glad that we did not deal in. I'm glad that Leffler paid us the dealer penalty. I'm glad that everyone's kind of tied for second place. Whoever's been sitting to my right has just gotten incredible luck all stream long. Nian Sequitur, good tidings. But I don't know that much. I haven't seen a lot of like Betty White's early oeuvre or anything along those lines. Am I gonna watch more TV in the future? Jury's still out on that one. Much like the 4-minute clips that I watched of Better Call Saul. Jury's still gonna be a little out. This is the boring answer, but it's a real answer. The commitment's the hard part. I think my attention span is genuinely like getting rotted because as I was watching Pluribus, there would just be like long shots of exposition or like there's tension being built up, right? A character sees something mysterious and there's a long shot where the camera is just steady. Hang on. This is kind of nothing. But is it everything? 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs for a verse, no album out? Yeah, but I genuinely do not think that we want 1, 2, 3, 4. I genuinely do not think that we want 7 pairs in this yen. I think we're going for like a Riichi Pinfu Red 5 mixed triple sequence, Mew triple sequence, mixed triple sequence Dora. Anyway, there'd be long shots in Pluribus where the camera's just there. Carol's walking towards it. It's very suspenseful. You know what I mean? It's like, whoa, what's going to happen? I found myself clicking the right arrow. And I was so disappointed in myself. I was genuinely so disappointed. I was like, my attention span isn't long enough for a 15-second walking shot. I got to do it like I got to do a technology detox stat, you know? Don't like how a lot of prestige TV takes so long between seasons. I know. I was reading something online where I was like, Pluribus, season 2. When is it going to come out? I liked season 1, even though I've kind of been a little bit of a hater today on stream. I was like, I like season 1. When's season 2? 2 years from now? Holy! We gotta, come on. we gotta, it's a long time. And I think it's a lot because it's like the people in charge want to be like, is this profitable? Does it benefit the shareholders? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's about protecting the most vulnerable class in America, the shareholders. Does it protect the financial interests of them? And once it's proven to do so, then you can get another season. I keep trying to watch Mr. Robot. Can I say something? I haven't seen Mr. Robot, but every time I wear a hoodie, I think to myself, heh, I'm Mr. Robot. Wow. Okay. You couldn't waterboard this information out of me? Okay. But that's true. That's true. Sometimes you need a little whimsy in your life. You're telling me when you go around with a hoodie, you don't think of yourself as Mr. Robot? All I know of that show is that he hacks computers and he wears a hoodie. It's good branding. There's an immediate mental link there. Controversial but brave. Hey, it's the, you know, Hassan Piker learned everything from me. Wait, hang on. Not in like the, I just meant that in, okay. I just meant that in like a referencing a political streamer kind of way. Okay, a crossword deals into, Leffler deals into a crossword. What kind of big chillin'? Everything? No, not everything. Oh God. Not that, no, not the, no. Okay, there goes our dealer's seat with a whimper and not with a bang, but that's quite all right. Did a lot of dishes last night. I mean, I don't know. Last night was a weird night. Last night felt strange. I half a White Claw in, did the dishes at like midnight. God. On one hand, I felt like an adult. I was like, I could do anything. Like my life is my own. And on the second hand, on the other hand, I was like, my life is falling apart. Why am I doing dishes at midnight? You know what I mean? It's a fine line of like, wait, am I self-actualized or am I having the, like, am I just going through a rough time? Half? I know, I was wilding out. Half a White Claw. Poured the rest down the drain. Couldn't handle it. My stomach hurt too much. Not sure if it was from the poison of it all. You know, alcohol sometimes is and by sometimes I mean always is a poison. I wasn't sure if it was the poison or if it was the bubbly of it. Just sometimes when you drink a lot of seltzer, that can also kind of hurt your stomach. All those, like all the gas kind of slinging around in there, slinging around. Did I tell you I got a degree in biology? No, obviously not. But like, you know, that can also be very uncomfortable too. Poison running through my veins. I will say, like when I was like half a White Claw in, I was thinking to myself, damn, this is good poison. That's poison right there. I genuinely was thinking of that to myself, making myself laugh while I was doing the dishes, like at 11 p.m. Could be a mental crisis. I genuinely don't know, folks. There's also a small fly that's flying around. Ah! What am I? That one episode of Breaking Bad that I watched clips from, but not the whole episode? Alcohol senses if you're pure of heart. As soon as the alcohol molecules touch the Mahjong molecules in my bloodstream, you know it's over for me. Aye, aye, aye. But yeah, I should probably get a television. I do miss having one of those. Hang on, we gotta make some difficult decisions. There's a fly! I got it! Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh, I'm a killer. I'm a murderer. I'm Gus Fring. Can you see that? It's really small. Me on the third date. But also, what do I do now? Okay, level one with the Riichi. That's fine. Okay, you know this and... Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna take this second to destroy, like, rid myself of the evidence. Check this Breaking Bad reference out. I'm actually in the zeitgeist. I know it's not that relevant, but maybe this will still do something. You're the smartest guy I know, Walt. But even you can't see that Yusong decided to kill that fly 10 minutes ago. People are saying it's the greatest stream on Twitch and on YouTube. People are saying it might be the greatest stream of all time. Oh, AOC's office, you want to play Among Us? Because, you know, we're reaching hearts out there, and it's alongside your mission. What? What is genuinely, unironically, what is that? Like, that's Unreal, right? That's Unreal Engine 4 right there. This is all, oh, so this is you alternate takes of Soulja Boy's, of Soulja Boy, Superman. What is the song called? What is the Soulja Boy song called? Superman? Alternate takes of that? There's no way this is right. Right Lord is going for a half flush in the bamboo suit. It's as clear as mud. Crank that. So true. Watch me cranking, watch me. Just racking my own brain, trying to find the lyrics. I'm out of here. You can all fall on this blade. I'm not gonna be falling on this blade. Plus, if Right Lord Sumo's the biggest hand you've ever seen this side of the Mississippi, that's fine. A Crosslord is the dealer, and we are genuinely huge chillin' if that's the case. I'm a little bit scared of everything that's going on here. That's okay. You gotta discard Red Dragon. I don't know if I'm gonna discard Red Dragon. I don't know. Kiss Me Through the Phone is good. Kiss Me Through the Phone is good. Genuinely, we've done a Riichi Mahjong song parody of that. We unironically have. Let me find it, because that one was good. That one at least has chords. I'm not saying like, oh, like chord, like just because a song has chords it means that it's good. No, not necessarily. Kiss Me Through. Oh, well, I forgot the melody, but Red 5, you know that I miss you. Oh, no, it's locked in there. I want to get with you, but tonight I have to do shape, and that's the issue. I want to have pinfu, need a two-side weight boo, so I cannot keep you because I want to color on. Okay, I kind of forgot the melody. I kind of lost the melody, but it's in there. It's in there. The stuff that gets embedded in your brain when you're 13 or 14, age reveal, well, bon appetit. I mean, we're never conning there. We're in a losing position. The devil's con. Yeah, that's the the devil's con. You're sitting east. It really is kind of bad. We can't con there. Vague Killers reference. Me to that fly earlier. We cannot con on that thing. Just because, again, most likely we just lose this hand. I don't know if Rylord played this a little too greedy. I shouldn't be judging them. I don't really know what's going on in their hand. This could, I mean, we gotta see this, right? Because no matter what, they're not folding. You just never fold in a position like this. And so, like, if this is Yakuman ready, then I'm gonna start. Well, emoting could be perceived as rude, right? Because if they had a Yakuman hand and they could have won 32,000 points, and then they don't get it, and then I emote, that's kind of like a D move, you know? It's not necessarily the nicest thing to do. I should maybe be playing it a tiny bit carefully. More carefully. More careful? You get the gist. Right, Lord, I mean, that's a banger hand right there. They did nothing wrong. They genuinely did nothing wrong, and they just were unable to actually convert that hand. That's Seat Wind, White Dragon, Half Flush. Somehow only 8,000 points, but I think they were in tempi from a very early turn, you know? I don't think I would have enough confidence to call like a phone sex operator. I think I would be too scared. I don't know. I don't know. I think I would need to get to know someone first. Not even in like a romantic way, just in like a I don't know. I think it'd be too scary. I think talking on the phone already, you know, because we were talking about kiss me through the phone, and I was like, "Oh, do I actually think that that's possible?" Not in like a physical way, just in like even an emotional way. What if they hear me talking? Yeah, I don't know. And then the whole time, I'd be thinking about like trying to be frugal as well. I'd be thinking about like, well, if it's I don't know. I would just be thinking about the economics of the situation too, and trying to like get a good deal. And that to me does not, you know, I'm not like, ooh. Phone calls are scary. Phone calls are definitely scary. Texting is also scary. I mean, I use, like, it dawned on me. I don't know. I think I had this realization like 6 months ago, which is already like too late. You know what I mean? But I realized emojis are not there just because like emojis were not born from nothing. Emojis are there because like it's try to add back some of the social cues that you miss because you're texting after all. And so I do end up using emojis a lot. But I don't know if this one's like the one that I use to convey friendliness. I don't know if it's a weird one. So okay, we need some real answers here. 1 in chat if it's normal, 2 in chat if it's weird. I use blushing smiling face. Is that weird? Is that normal? I think that's normal. I'm trying to convey friendliness. I'm trying to convey I'm not here to ruin like your life. I don't know. You like some people might not understand that. It's because I have an imposing frame, you know? All of that is facetious. But not to I mean that is true. I do use blushing smiley face. I think blushing smiley face quite honestly brings the heat. Best emoji is slight smile on Discord. Is that the flirtatious smile? Hang on. The worst thing about getting into the game by Yusong is all the brain rot you have to endure every game. Hey, we're single tile Yorking it for the brain rot, am I right? Who's with me? No, I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. Okay! Is this anything? Is this genuinely anything? Yusong after telling a joke. Is this genuinely anything? I would, by the way. I would absolutely call Riichi single tile Yorking it for the Southwind here. A little bit diabolical. But I also have to sacrifice. Here. Oh my god. Please pass. Jeb Bush. No. Okay. That's really bad. I crossword as Prevalent Wind 3 Dora, and we gave it to them. Ah! Okay. But I don't know. Someone could have the worst day of their life. You know what I mean? Someone could have the worst day of their life. Discard a rando Ada Bamboozlers. It's fine. Riichi Pinfu. Nothing. But not a terrible hand when you really stopped it. I don't even think that Riichi was wrong. I genuinely don't think that Riichi was wrong. Like, if we're a results-oriented Andy, then yeah, that's going to feel awful. But, like, that Riichi, fine, maybe? Or maybe I don't call Riichi because we're kind of late into the game. Oh, but what are you, some kind of, like coward? Like, just go for value. Yeah, we can go back and look at that one with our good old neighborhood Maka, our stockfish AI engine that we have in the game. 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence. I'm not gonna bend over backwards to make it happen, but if it happens, it happens. It's not bad. Aye, aye, aye. Okay, well, it's not looking great for us. We need some kind of miracle here. Yo, speaking of miracle, and that reminded me of Miracle on Ice. Yo, did you see that Alyssa Liu plays Magic the Gathering? Hope and Humanity Restored. I don't know. Genuinely seeing USA gold medalist Alicia, sorry. What is, I don't know. I only know their last name. Alyssa. Oh my God. No, it's not. What? I can't believe I forgot their name. Now I'm really embarrassed. Ah! What is there? Gold medalist. Alyssa. Oh my God. Okay, I don't know why I was freaking out. But they were opening Magic the Gathering packs. And I was like, whoa. Faith in Humanity Giga Restored. I don't know. It just there's a lot of joy to be had in the world. You know what I mean? It's the only good thing in the news right now. Yeah, and they opened a borderless foil Zuko from an Avatar the Last Airbender pack. That's I don't know. That's my version of John Krasinski's Some Good News, you know? That's just like it's a heartwarming story that everyone can get behind. Whoa, oh my God. Okay, well, not amazing. I'll just say that much. Genuinely not amazing. We're never allowed to discard the red 5. We kind of need the value right now. This hand is like a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of like an embarrassment of riches situation in the sense that we kind of have all good shapes. Okay, that's something. If I'm waiting for 2s and 5s, I don't think I'm waiting for 2s and 5s. Let's just put it that way. Okay. I hate to just get down to brass tacks with you, but even if we're waiting for the 2 and the 5, two of the 5s are already gone, and there's no red 5 left in the MFing game. So I'm gonna be a little greedy with it. We're hoping that we somehow draw into 4 of Bamboo. 4 of Bamboo cleanses me of all my sin. 4 of Bamboo, Riichi Pinboo red 5 with a triple-sided weight. That's basically Ipatsu guaranteed if you don't think too hard about it. That would be super, super good. If I draw into anything, though, I have to YOLO slam. Please, I'm begging you. Oh, please, Yostar, I'm begging you. I'm genuinely begging you. You know I'm a good person. I passed a background check earlier today. Yostar, I'm begging you. Ah! Please! Oh my God! Oh my God! This is Mahjong. This is, oh my God, Mahjong is good, actually. My heart is racing right now. Are you kidding me? And it's all imaginary gambling. It's all imaginary gambling. There's no real gambling. I'm not even on my Adam Sandler Uncut Gems. Holy yes, I'm gonna see. Like, there's none of that. This is all fake. But it's a good. Oh, what a rush! Chasing Riichi in the dealer's seat. If we lose this hand, it's the worst day of my life, folks. It's genuinely the worst day of my life. But if we win this hand, this is Mahjong. This is Mahjong. That's we've lost way better hands than those, but that would have hurt. That would have genuinely hurt. Yostar, check your PayPal. Indeed. Holy F. Okay, good hand. Good hand. Notes of Pinfu, maybe bottled in the Pinfu region of France. Finding out JD Vance plays Magic the Gathering was upsetting. That is genuinely super upsetting. No, he doesn't. We're just gonna retcon that. You know what I mean? That's not official canon anymore. That can't be. We're gonna strike that from the record. Yeah, that's gotta be some AI generated slop, you know? I don't know. The same guy that got booed to oblivion at the Olympics. I don't know. I don't think I could handle being booed. The most obvious, Yusong, we know. Like you're the most fragile. Yeah, okay. This is a good hand. It's a good hand. There's a button for that. I like it when I'm in control of my own boo. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't think I can handle it. I think that if I got booed in public, I would never show my face again. And that's, yeah, I think that's reasonable. I think that's the human thing to do. I genuinely couldn't handle it. Maybe if you're making like buttloads of money, then it like corrupts you and you're like, well, if I endure this boo, it's like $1 million. Maybe. It's just tough. It's the most wonderful time of the year. When the Riichis are Pinfu and nothing rhymes with Pinfu. And we're blogging on YouTube. There's Riichi's to share. It's good, folks. It's genuinely good. Are there any jeers that you would prefer? Can I hit you with a little Tom Sawyer magic right now? Oh, please don't say I'm the funniest human being alive. Please don't say that I'm actually really, really handsome. Oh, that would upset me so much. Little reverse psychology there. He richly deserves it. I'll hit that with a +2. There's no way I'm hitting the boob button for that. It's better than half of the things that I've said today. What am I waiting for? A third 3 of bamboo to come out. Then I could see someone getting a little frisky with it. Oh, 3 of bamboos are out. Maybe we just YOLO chase. It's a 1-chance tile. And that's how you know someone's off the deep end. As soon as someone, and by someone I mean me, as soon as someone starts saying, oh, it's a 1-chance tile, you know that the greed has consumed every molecule in their body. So you gonna play any IRL Riichi Mahjong? IRL Magic the Gathering? I want to. I genuinely want to. I think I just missed the pre-release for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set, but I'm gonna be real with you. Although I might have grown up in an era where the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were on TV, and there's plausible deniability in case I want to lie about my age at a future date. Plausible, although I might have an idea of what the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are, but not necessarily. Shredder? Who's that? I don't know. Maybe I know them. Maybe they're the bad guy. Maybe they're not. Why are they named after artists? Or do I even know that? It's very confusing. How old is this guy? Oh, I don't know. There's whispers that he still seems like a pretty spry fellow to me. When you tangent for so long, you forgot what you were saying. Folks, I don't think it's for me. I don't think the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set is for me. I get it. If you're a fan of this set, like I was for Avatar: The Last Airbender, it's kind of pog. I didn't do a single draft of Avatar because it was kind of busy, but like, it's kind of pog. But I don't hold that much attachment or nostalgia to the thing, you know. Mid-30s is still young. Mods. If we're not banning for things like this, then what are we banning for? Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Mods. Mods. All right. I mean, we get to stay in the dealer seat. Don't pin that comment, you. Oh my god. Holy, what is starting grip? Really nice, right? Definitely cheeing up a storm here. Snooze FM, good tidings, good tidings. But I wanna get into like an IRL, like Magic the Gathering friend group. But here's the thing, okay? And you're like, oh, Yusong, you should just do that. Here's the thing. This is what makes Yusong kind of a difficult person. Is that I don't want to play. Like, playing Commander is fine. I think that Commander is a fun format. Here's where I lose people. Because Commander is like this kind of like a fun/casual format. I like playing 60-card formats, which in general are a little bit sweatier and a little bit more competitive. And I'm not like, oh, because I want to hit the Pro Tour. Oh, because I want to ruin all my friendships. Oh, because I really want to win. Not really, but I don't know, like that feels like magic to me. Like the magic that is, I'm gonna keep a whole bunch of shapes in my hand. I don't know, this is maybe a bad idea, but I think this is okay. This shape is really weak, but it does allow us to accept the Dora, so I kind of gotta keep it around. I like a more competitively designed format. Commander, I don't mean to sound like, oh god, like the worst human being alive, which is like gatekeeping gaming from someone, right? That's just like the most annoying person you know. Oh, you're a casual? Oh my god. When you don't have a personality, so you gotta gatekeep gaming from other people. It's not like that. I simply enjoy the competitive side of it. I don't have a good. Yeah, I guess it's not sweaty enough. Oh no. Commander's fun. Don't get me wrong. I'm not poo-pooing Commander. I think it's a really fun format, and I think it's really cool. And I think you got a lot of like self-expression that you can do in selecting the 100 cards that you want for your Commander deck. I think that's cool. But I like sideboarding. You know what I mean? God, I don't mean to. Y'all like the three words that every lover wants to hear during bed. Is your sideboard ready? Like, hey, have you finished sideboarding? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's some competitive integrity right there. I don't know. It's everyone's playing to the top of their intelligence. There's something nice about it, you know? Ew, sideboarding. I know. I know. How does one gather all this magic? By running the ever-loving... This is huge. This is big mode. This is big mode. 5,200. 5,800. He's gaming. Folks, we were dead moments ago. I was on the brink of death. Can I get a 1 in chat if you remember being on the brink of death in this game? Oh my god. Oh, it feels so good to not be like 6 feet under anymore. Wow. Holy moly. Kind of a weird hand to play afterwards. Not sure we're going to be able to keep the dealer streak going, but I don't know if we need to, you know? All-time dealer seat? I agree. This is the dealer seat that they warned you about. I can't believe that I get to live life like this. The NBA meme, I believe it's the NBA meme. I can't believe my life is like this. Not amazing. Like, this is just a little clunky. Left Lord has already pawned up the prevalent wins. If they win with like a 1-han or a 2-han hand, that's totally fine by me. There's still a world where we can win in South 3 and South 4 and just end the game that way. Oh my god, I can't believe we're gonna... Dare I say these words? I don't even know if I know how to pronounce these words. Winning position? I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Winning position? All simples? I don't hate all simples here, but just because we have a 1 and a 3 and our pair doesn't look terrible with the Westerns, I don't think that's that bad. You know what I mean? I don't think I can go fully into the all simples meme dream. Folks, I turned on the air conditioning because the brain CPU was overheating. Got to turn the air conditioning off if you're hearing a beep in the background. Tea with milk and honey, good tidings. Snug Asa, good tidings. Damakuno wants a DJ. Rouge means red. Good tidings, good tidings. All hope you're doing well. What's the schedule for the rest of this week? Friday. We're throwing it back on Twitch. Not literally, just we're gonna be streaming on Twitch. We're gonna be streaming on Twitch at 3 p.m. Pacific this Friday. Next Monday, please keep your calendars open. We might be starting stream much earlier at noon Pacific. And we might be collaborating with some esteemed colleagues in the Riichi Mahjong space. So, yeah. Guess who's not embarrassed to go to their high school reunion anymore? Clearly you haven't heard of my esteemed colleagues in the Riichi Mahjong space. Is there another fly here? What's been going on? I never eat in the, at this desk. I eat at the dining table. So, I mean, I eat my own words and I eat crow all the time. I'm eating humble pie on a daily basis, but like, I don't know what happened here. I don't know why all the flies. Am I just actively decomposing? God, I hope not. Certainly, yeah, mid-30s is still pretty young. You know what I mean? Like, I hope I'm not just decomposing. Didn't you just have berries there? You know what? That was 2 days ago. You're damn right. But like, there's no way an entire family of fruit flies could have started because of my berries. They're no longer here. And it's not like my desk is filled with raspberry debris either. Who's joining on Monday? As of right now, the docket is myself, Kate Lovely, Momo, Northern Lion, and Flack Blag. But it's still a little George Clooney. It's still a little up in the air. You know what I mean? So I don't wanna put anyone in an awkward spot. I'm just gonna say that's the tentative plan, you know? It's a tentative plan. I shouldn't say this, but like my internet went out last time, so I'm just hoping that God is a little bit more on my side here. That would certainly be great. Okay, South 3. Just hoping to win any hand whatsoever. It looks like we might get into a dicey situation in South 4 where it's like if you don't. We might go to the West round, where if you die in the West round, you die in real life. If no one is above 30,000 at the end of South 4, then we genuinely go to the West round. Maybe NL will open some CS cases when he loses a hand. We don't need to. They got a built-in gambling machine right in this game. You can pull for some characters, you know? ISP doing maintenance in the middle of the day. Yeah, I think like... I mean, I love corporations. I love corporations. My DMs are open for sponsorships. God, I love how lucky we are to live in a world where we get to buy things from corporations. Oh, yum. I love that so much. My friend Yudong, who I do not agree with, my friend Yudong thinks that a piece of evidence as to why Spectrum might be the most evil corporation of all time is that they had all the time in the world to send an email beforehand being like, we're doing maintenance in your area. They know the address, they know the block. as soon as you go online, there's a thing that says you go do maintenance. They did not send any email whatsoever. And maybe the whole system should be dismantled and taken down. That's what my friend Yudong thinks. I personally don't think that that's as constructive. I don't think it takes into the plight of the shareholders as much as it needs to. Yudong sounds like a cool person. Yeah, but he's not getting any sponsorships in their DMs, so I would maybe, you know, let's reevaluate through that lens. The Yostar employee who handpicks her tiles, his cousin works at Spectrum. I mean, it's rotten all the way down, folks. It wouldn't surprise me. There's a certain evil that you can sense even all the way through the ones and zeros of the internet. Also, I don't mean to be gross, but I didn't shower last night. I usually shower, like, I'm a once per day kind of a person, but the hair is doing things that the hair usually doesn't do. And I don't know if it's because of that. Folks, this is really spicy. Oh my God. Me at a Chinese restaurant where I can't really read the menu, but I'm just kind of going in anyway. This is really spicy. We're in South 4 right now. Everyone is within 1,000 points of each other. Are you kidding me? Okay. What are we hoping for here? I don't know. This game doesn't really look that good. You know what I mean? I'm gonna unpin the message now because I'm gonna just unpin the message. You're hoping for mercy? Oh, or am I the danger? Or am I the one who knocks? Okay, it's kind of interesting. We got a red 5 here and there. I wish this was my Seawind. Into the Woods voice. I wish. I know. If you understood that reference and you're also musical theater pilled, you are legally obligated to type a 1 in the chat right now. I can't suffer that brain rot alone. Tell me someone else heard it in my voice too. Gondolin Blade, thank you so much for the follow. Yo, YouTube, thanks for recognizing. Julie Age, happy to heal, good tidings. Huge. I wish. I know. South 4 cannot save you. Pun things, chi things. Oh, lately my brain has not been on my side. I've been so exhausted lately. I just did too much this last weekend. But earlier today, I was so exhausted I unironically wanted to listen to the song Satisfied from Hamilton. I don't know, folks. I gotta get some sleep. I genuinely gotta get some sleep. I don't know what's happening inside my brain, but I don't like it. It's scary, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. I call Riichi here no matter what. I genuinely do. Because Riichi Red 5 Sumo, Oradora, like, it's not the most likely thing to ever happen, but, like, we could get over 30. Icon. I know. Dora can save you. Right things, con things. Please let me win this one. I'm so scared that they have a ready hand. Because you wouldn't con unless you're an absolute sicko. Or you have an actual good hand. You know what I mean? You wouldn't go in on this with 7-8 offsuit, you know? You wouldn't pay to see a river card like that. I also watched some poker compilations over the weekend. Sometimes I listen to that song, No One Is Alone from Into the Woods, just to be you know when it feels good to be sad for a little bit. That's the song that I've been reaching towards. Sometimes people run you halfway in East 2. Okay, that's kind of interesting, is it not? Are we not kind of curious a little bit about what the notion of a 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence? I saw the Matrix. That's right, number 5. Who do you think you are? I am. Oh my God, send it. Send it. Me when I write a good email, send it. Me when I finish packing up a parcel and I'm at USPS, send it. I might not get mixed triple sequence if I draw into like a 7 here. Oh Christ. Oh geez Louise. I have to chase here, folks. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, this is genuinely so spicy. Folks, is Mahjong good? After all this time, is Mahjong actually good? You don't have a 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence, do you? Oh, frick. It's still technically possible that you could have an 8 and a 9 of characters in your hand. Wowie zowie. What? Oh, the game ends. Tell me I'm in second. Tell me I'm in second. Please, Yostar, tell me I'm in second. Tell me I'm in second place, Steve. I am. Huge. 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 Just, I don't know, like a pensive break even from the script. Just like, ah! Okay, I showed you a little bit of the, that shouldn't spoil too much in the YouTube uploads. Plus 61. That's how we do it. That's absolutely how we do it. Put that on the live scan background check, okay? He doesn't, he's occasionally getting good scores and occasionally getting good hands in the Jade Room. Huge. Huge. Now, this is the scariest game. Can I get some spirit hands in the chat? Because usually, Soldier Boy voice. Now watch me usually get kind of tired on the last game of the day. This is the scariest game. The third game is the game that requires the most luck. Let's be honest. Blood sugar's a little low. Brain is operating a little bit slower than it was at the start of the stream. Modicum of caffeine that was in this Ito-En green tea is kind of wearing off. Hence the secondary sip. Run it back. You gotta run it back when we're firing. Dr. Bogler, have a good one. Thank you for the gifted earlier. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. I mean, it doesn't seem like we're gonna get our C win or we're gonna get our green dragon today. It's okay. Kind of a stinker of a hand to start off with in East 1, but there's still a lot of game left to play. Did I ever tell you this? One time I was buying... The one drug that I bought in college was melatonin. Melatonin, by the way, is a naturally occurring thing in your body. And you can just get it over the counter to sleep. And it like helps you either go to sleep or stay asleep. I bought it from a friend instead of going to a store because I didn't have a car on campus at the time. And my friend, she was like, oh, I just have some melatonin. And so this is how you know I'm anxious, like really anxious. I did Google, can melatonin kill you? I Googled it and I read several pages, unironically. Can melatonin kill you? What happens if you take too much melatonin? Can you be allergic to melatonin? And like, do I have good responses? I mean, honestly, you should do a little bit of Googling as well. You never know. You know what I mean? Bro, lace that? No, I don't think it was laced. I genuinely don't. I don't think either of us, and I say this affectionately, dweebs exchanging melatonin in the middle of a dorm at like 2 p.m. on a Sunday, where we're under any like pretense of what we were doing. Like, this is the lamest drug deal of all time, you know? The answer might surprise you. Do your own research. Yeah, to think that they harvest melatonin from adrenochrome. Oh my God. To think that all the world's melatonin comes from Pizzagate. No. Huge. Got ourselves into Tenpai after all this time. I did not expect it. Quite frankly, I didn't think that this hand had that dog in them. Do I con here? Folks, read my lips. No new taxes. And I con here. Genuinely. I promise you that. I promise you that. If we draw into White Dragon right now, or if anyone at this table is foolish enough to discard a 3 of characters, Haktua, con on that thing. We absolutely take these. I mean, I think there was something recent that said long-term melatonin supplements can be associated with heart issues. Yeah, so I'm not saying it's like guaranteed like the most safe thing in the world, like by no means. And I think I only took it once and I was like, it just kind of felt like a normal night to me. But that's like the level of debauchery I'm at. I'm no Walter White. You know what I mean? I don't have that kind of chemistry skill. Like if someone, like I'm an English major. If I had to do something on the black market, it's like, what? You want me to write you a poem? I guess I could do that. I guess I could write someone's essay for them, you know? I remember being scandalized because this is like pre-Chat GPT days where you couldn't just use that. And I'm not condoning that. I think that you're cheating yourself out of like actually learning something, or literacy, you know, in some respects, like literacy. But I remember hearing about someone's older, when I was in middle school, I heard about someone's older brother writing an essay for someone else for money. And I was like, I'm in a bad crowd right now. I might die right now. I'm in a bad crowd right now. Do I think that that's wrong? I mean, yeah. Do I think it's like the most wrong thing in the world? No. I think it's wrong. I genuinely think it's wrong. I think I overreacted in the sense that I thought I was like, this is a criminal organization and I think I'm going to die. But that's kind of the fear that my parents just instilled in me, you know? Can you pre-game off of melatonin? I would not. I would not. Black market poem author goes hard. Imagine underground slam poetry gatherings. Don't have to imagine. As an English major, sometimes you just do those things. That's only semi-untrue. I did go, like, when I was in college, I used to do a little bit of stand-up during, like, poetry nights and stuff. And other people, it wasn't like I was the only one, like using that venue as an excuse to do something else. Other people were also doing, like, guitar and stuff. What is this? What are we? Define the relationship. What are we? I'm one tile away from Tenpai, that's what. But I really want to be able to keep this red 5 into my hand. Double Riichi this game, I would love that. The brain needs it the most during the third game of the day. The third game of the day is where the entire empire comes crashing down. You with your pride and your ego. Breaking Bad. I mean, unfortunately, if you love him, I guess you gotta let him go. Like, I love the red 5 there. There's nothing that makes me happier than the red 5. And even so, I can't ignore the 2-4-6 shape in ahead of me, you know, in front of me. Raised by such vampire parents, they make you eat garlic. I mean, I had a lot of fear growing up. I genuinely did. I've told this story before, so forgive me if you've heard this, but my parents, like, they were really anxious too. And I think I got that from them. I'm not saying that I had zero, like, control over the entire thing. Bread Bowl, good tidings. And I know I've told this story before, so forgive me. But one time on the playground, I was like 10 years old. There was like a bullying incident or something. I'm not sure what happened. But I remember going home that day really excited because one of the older kids said to me, "Yusong, you're a witness." And I was like, well, I've never gotten to be a witness before. So I go home and I'm really excited. I tell my mom, "Mom, today I get to be a witness." And then my mom says to me without skipping a beat, "You know they kill witnesses, right?" And I was like, what the like, look, she grew up in a different time. She grew up with different political, like, climate, right? And not necessarily in this country. So, you know, I'm no person to judge. It's not that my mom has like a double life as like a Walter White. You know what I mean? That's not it. But I mean, maybe, I don't know. That you know of. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes we keep secrets from people close to us. I don't know. When the judge has to kill the witnesses because they're bored. I mean, you know, sometimes the moral coil of the universe might take some detours as it bends towards justice, you know? What a great hand. Genuinely, put this hand in the freaking Louvre and have it stolen by thieves because there's no security whatsoever. This is a good hand. This is what I'm effing talking about. Riichi, Pinfu, red 5. Maybe we get to go to, you know, maybe we get to cash out with a triplet of the a triplet of the white dragons. A white dragon 3 Dora. Folks, it's beginning to look a lot like Pinfu. What do you want me to say? Not draws in this situation. 6 of characters, 4 of characters, white dragon. 7 of characters also kind of goes hard here. I'm not going to lie to you. Would love to repeat in the dealer seat. Not like ad nauseum, like my favorite Magic the Gathering Commander card that I know of. But maybe a little... Oh, God. Okay. Please. A white dragon here makes my dreams come true. A la Scott's tots, you know what I mean? But not in a cringe way, in a way that actually makes your dreams come true, please. Okay, well, we got to do it. Sometimes you got to... And a crosshair through the white dragon as well. So we know that this is a pretty low value table overall. Everyone's limping into seeing a flop right now. I genuinely, I think that the poker commentary, I don't think I'm ever allowed to play poker. One, because I think I would lose a lot of money. Because I think I'm really hopeful and I think I'm really susceptible to bad psychology. You ever, like, can I get a 1 in chat if you could see yourself doing the same thing? Where it's like you're down a lot of money and you're like, well, I can't just keep losing. Surely sooner or later I'm gonna have to win a hand, and then playing like that and then losing all of your money. Like I'm very weak to those. Well, surely, you know what I mean? And then I'll say something that's like completely wrong. Surely I'll win this, the Riichi that I threw out, you know? Chase those losses, exactly. I think I'm really susceptible to chasing losses, which is the entire, like, that's the entire vice. And I don't mean that in like a double entendre, because gambling is a vice, but it's like that's how you get like destroyed by it, you know, by chasing losses specifically. Oh my god, you want to know what my brain was thinking? And we can all type a sarcastic ha 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 in the chat, or we can honestly just start typing now. Wow, Yusong, hope those improv classes were refundable. I don't want to chase losses, unlike some waterfalls that I know. There's literally a cricket outside. I don't know if you can hear it. I can hear it right now. I can hear it so loud. But I was listening to a lot of like poker clips where sometimes it's awesome. Like sometimes a player will look at another player and it's like, I think you have kings right now. And they do. And I'm like, ooh, you know what I mean? I'm like, how did you do that? That's genuine sorcery. I'm really impressed by moments like that. I think that's sick. And then sometimes I really admire the announcers for the poker as well. They're really funny. Like sometimes the people that announce like the world poker tour or whatever, like they're throwing jokes out there. I can't remember any of them, but they genuinely. But I have a girlfriend. They just go to another school, but they genuinely like they're throwing some sauce on that thing. They're not afraid to show a little personality. Oh, that's huge. It's genuinely huge. Riichi, you're at 5, 1 Oradora because I've been a good boy all year, and there it is. And there it is. Wow, Yusong, hope those improv classes were refundable. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That's a lot of points, by the way. 3 Han, 40 Fu? Was that genuinely 3 Han, 40 Fu? Any ball knowers in the chat right now? 3 Han, 40 Fu in the dealer seat is that much? It's 7,700 points? That's impossible. They gotta rebalance. They gotta do a balance patch for Riichi Mahjong. All green for the meme. I think we're a little too far away, and I treasure my elo a little too much. I'm too precious with it, based on the novel Push by Sapphire. I'm way too precious with my elo to go for all greens. It is tempting. Genuinely, it is tempting. Okay, Green Dragon. I've gotta say goodbye. I've absolutely gotta say goodbye. How's the Trader Joe's situation? It's okay. I do have to. I might do a little nighttime grocery store visit tonight. Kind of running low. Here's the thing. I don't know if anyone suffers from the same mental predicament as I do, where there's only one salad that I like at Trader Joe's. It is the quinoa one, and I don't like any of the other salads. And I'm not saying that I have it harder than anyone else out there. This is not that kind of anecdote. Yo, would love to draw into a 6 of characters. Cut the one. Have an all simples banger of a hand. I can't pawn that. Tide goes in, tide goes out. Bill O'Reilly voice. Can't pawn that. Bill O'Reilly, of course, not a personal hero, just a reference that I'm using. Retweets do not equal endorsements. I only like the quinoa one. But I buy a variety of salads because I'm like, I gotta have variety in my life. But can I tell you something? I just want the quinoa one. So if I go to the grocery store today, I might just buy 2 to 3 copies. That's when you play too many trading card games. I might buy a play set of the quinoa salad. It just feels wrong to do. I don't know. But I am getting tired of the Trader Joe's like selection. Not that I'm like really scouring, you know, up and down to try to find what I'm looking for. Recently, I discovered something new. You want to know what's like incredible, life-changing at Trader Joe's? The pesto wrap. Oh my god, that one's a banger. Like that one's genuinely good. And then they even have, because sometimes I feel shameful for doing this, where it's like you buy a prepackaged wrap on Buying a prepackaged wrap. What is this? AI generated music? But sometimes you buy a prepackaged wrap and then you heat it up and you feel like, oh, I'm doing this wrong. Am I just having hot salad right now? This feels wrong. I feel shameful for doing this. But in fact, you're just a human being on this wacky planet and everything is actually okay. Hang on here. Oh my God. Of course. Of course. Of course it's like this. Of course it's like this. Of course it's like this. You sicko. You sicko. You don't got it. Yeah, you don't have it at all. Only if it's buffalo chicken. I agree with that. But I also heated up like a chicken pesto one. It was absolutely divine, folks. It was so effing good. It's life-changing. So I might buy a play set of the chicken pesto wrap as well. Cuckoo's me. Hi, Yusong. I'm genuinely trying to improve my skills on Riichi Mahjong to participate in real tournaments. Could you recommend some practices for improvements? Okay, great question. Number one, I've said it a lot, but Riichi Book 1 is a free PDF online. Genuinely recommend it if you want to get better. There's also a lot of videos. I recommend the lecture on the Riichi no Mi YouTube channel by our good friend and colleague, Light Pink Yoshi, aka Max. Goat right there. That one is also good. There's a lot of, if you just search on YouTube, Riichi Mahjong Strategy, there's a lot of good videos out there. There's genuinely a lot of good ones out there. Leveler's gonna sumo. We're gonna have to pay out the dealer penalty. Hopefully this doesn't hurt too much. Oh, it's gonna hurt a lot, folks. It's gonna hurt 4,000 points worth. The TJs must be small. I don't think it has half of the things that Yusong mentions. I do go to a pretty large Trader Joe's, all things considered. Also, gross. Actually, terrible opening hand. Maybe earnestly 13 Orphans moment if we draw into like, oh man. I was really hoping that we could do 13 Orphans. Because playing this hand normally is an exercise in misery. I recall Claire from Riichi no Mi saying that a great thing for her was just playing with better players, watching her, and getting their live thoughts. That's also a good one. We have some VCs, and I don't mean venture capitalists. I mean some voice chats in the Discord if you ever want to try to organize something there. Tenhou Kiki, good tidings, good tidings. Yusong goes to the max version, so it has more. I genuinely don't. I didn't know that there were different versions of Trader Joe's, like different printings of a trading card. I didn't know I'm getting the surge foil treatment. I didn't know if I'm getting a serialized one-of-one Trader Joe's experience. Cool thing that I just realized about Riichi. You have to have the same amnesia NBA players are taught to have when they shoot. Don't think about the last shot, just focus on the process. That's true. And that's honestly probably my biggest downfall because I love ruminating in the hand that I just lost. And I think that the quicker that you can move on being like, I think I made all the right decisions there. Or maybe you're like, I didn't make the right decisions there. But like the quicker that you can move on, the better. Me being like a terrible therapist. Hey, move on fast. Left Lord with the Riichi. This is fine. If they sumo, at least Right Lord is paying out the dealer penalty. I hate how close my hand is to Tenpai. If I draw into 3 of characters, then suddenly we have to consider actually going for this hand. If we don't, then we can happily fold into the sunset and not make any enemies. Pop App writes, hey Yusong, I just wanted to say I ranked up to Master 1 today. Thanks for the video so I know how to play up here. Hey, do as I say and not as I do. We've kind of been eating dirt in the Jade Room recently, so... But congrats on the recent rank up. That's always very pog to hear. Terrible therapist. Have you tried having amnesia? Okay. Is this real? Am I human or am I dancer right now? This is one of those hands that like looks good. But I can't actually convert it into a lot of value. Oh man. This ain't my dad. This is a cell phone. Is this unironically ever half flush? It's so greedy to even think about here. But imagine in your mind's eye if we just draw into a white dragon. Could you imagine the ASMR tingles you would get? Oh my god. Drawing into a white dragon or green dragon here goes hard beyond your wildest imaginations. I can't even do that. I need to pawn into the Kiefer Sutherland before anything. And there it is, folks. And there it is. If I draw into white dragon or green dragon here, I think I still go half flush, right? Then it's a potential for a Mongon. Prevalent wind, I'm gonna bust. Okay, sorry. That's just, hey, that's just another Yaku that Yostar added into the game. I'm probably not supposed to leak that, but that's just a Yaku that Yostar put into Mahjong. That's really bad for me. That is unironically really bad for me. Because, oh my god, I don't think you're waiting with a 7 and a 9 of characters, but if you are, it is possibly extremely stinky for me. Oh, don't make me. Don't make me. Jesse Penguin voice, say you want it. Spoilies. I have to fold here. Wow! Really? That's so disappointing. That's unbelievably disappointing. Me, when the 4-minute clip of Breaking Bad that I'm watching on YouTube cuts off before the good part. No! It's not a terrible hand. Oh my god. It's not a terrible fold either. Like, oh my Christ. Oh my god. Okay. Well, could have had the greatest hand of all time, maybe, but like the opportunity cost is like what? Cutting the riskiest tiles I've ever seen in a game of Riichi Mahjong, losing all of our aura, minus 50,000 subscribers. What? Okay, well, I don't know if this hand can ever get back into Tenpai after all the sins that we've committed. If I draw into, what, 4 of characters, and we go all triplets, I can see myself unironically going for it. But it has to be like 4 of characters, or red 5 in the character suit. There's only very specific tiles that I would... Oof. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That's not real. That's genuinely not real. Me when I'm at Madame Tussauds. That's not real. Holy. That should have killed me. Oh, I have a new image. I have a new graphic. What do we think about that? What do we think about that? Why Season 5 specifically? It's the most high-res image that I could find. It's the TV show I Shouldn't Be Alive. And that's exactly how I feel about that 4 of characters discard. And now look at everyone else folding in the wake of my 4 of characters. 9 of circles. I probably would have YOLO slammed this either, but it's always good when the player who is called Riichi discards like forages a safe pathway for you. You know, a nice little escape path. Could have what? No, I don't really want to single tile Yorker for the 9 of circles either. The likelihood of that is just really, really low and not that good. Oh my god. It's a dealer Riichi, but I see all the Dora. I see 1 red 5. Right Lord calls Shi. Don't make me laugh. This is maybe stupid. This is maybe stupid. Me being a bad therapist. This is kind of maybe stupid. It's kind of a little stupid with it. Don't you agree? From a Furiten perspective, kind of young and dumb and full of crumbs. Okay, well, a lot of the one of bamboos that we were looking for stuck in a Crossroads hand, never to escape. But getting paid a free 1,500 points there for being in Tenpai at the end of South 1. Mwah. Priceless. Not a terrible hand. Always the potential for a 1 through 9, a pure straight in the bamboo suit. Was cutting 6 of bamboo right there. I'm going to be real with you. Maybe not. And you can tell that it's later in the stream because I can't remember the events of last hand as well as I would like. I could have got the 4 instead of the 6. Okay. I probably missed a much safer discard. I'm just going to believe you because yeah. Because yeah. I'm pretty sure I missed a much safer discard and I could have still stayed in Tenpai if that was the case. Okay, 9 of characters, not really what we're looking for. Is this hand actually playable? If we draw into a Southwind or a White Dragon, it becomes a lot more playable. Something that I'm looking forward to, a little bit of meditation in my life. I gotta wash my Mahjong tiles. It's genuinely something that you have to do from time to time. It's like cleaning your air filter or getting a oil change or something. Because everyone's like the oils, because everyone's grubby little palms. You know Mahjong players. Everyone's grubby little... Whatever. Peter. That's not allowed. 4th discard in Tenpai waiting for the Dora. Right Lord just got, like, obliterated to smithereens with a perfectly fine discard. Like, genuinely, I can't... There's no world where you can really blame him. That's like the 5th discard. And now a crossroad, did you see how long it took them to make that first discard? They're pogging up right now. The reason that they were delayed is because they were turned to the piano on their side of their stream setup, and they're playing at Vanessa Carlton's 1,000 Miles. They're popping off just now. Yusong, are your shoulders tense? Let me do a quick body scan. My shoulders are absolutely tense. The thing about like washing your Mahjong tiles, thank you for the reminder, unironically, is that like everyone's, the grubby little hands and the oils, they get all over the tiles, and I'm unironically interested to, like so excited to do that little bit of cleaning. How am I gonna do it? Gonna soak a little bowl full of, or like probably like the biggest bowl I have. Maybe we gotta go Tupperware shopping or something, but like a big bowl with warm water and dish soap. Give each tile a little rinse here and there. Dry them off immediately. I don't think that, I mean, I'm not gonna pretend, I'm not gonna use car salesman. I don't know how to take care of, I'm not gonna pretend like I know everything, the ins and outs of taking good care of a Mahjong set. But I'm gonna dry the tiles off immediately. I think you're not supposed to keep the water on, you know? Really interesting, is it not? When you look at this situation, is it not interesting? Werner Herzog playing Mahjong. Yusong, that's your Werner Herzog? I know, it's not a good impression, but it's an okay impression. We must consider the existential dread of having our Riichi chased. Look, it's not a good Werner Herzog, but the quote is good. The voice needs a little bit of work. Use a drop of dish soap. What if I'm nasty with it? What if I'm a little twist? No, I hear you. Drop of dish soap. Drop of dish soap. What are they made of? Yeah, I have no idea. Magical Mahjong material? I don't play 1,000 Miles when I win. They were just doing a Howard Dean scream or something, you know? I don't know if Riichi here is right. I genuinely don't know if Riichi here is right. They say that a fool that waits for the 4th copy of any given tile has themselves for a client. Well, Your Honor, I am kind of a fool. Good reference. Good reference. You landed that plane, Yusong. You landed that plane. You did it, King. You did it. Look, it's not great. And had we drawn into 6 of circles, God, this hand goes oingo boingo. Like, we're waiting for a 1 or a 4 or a 7. Like, this hand does improve. And we're still in... I maybe should not have called Riichi here. I unironically should have just waited a little bit. Our hand is improvable. And not calling Riichi there is not a death sentence, right? Like, at any point, we can still huck to a run on that thing whenever we want. Also, no effing shot. The lack of punishment here... Oh, I'm so sorry. All the dominatrices out of town. All the good doms out of town. What's going on here? Put them through the blender so there's less, so there's thorough agitation. Probably just a little bit of warm water, and then wiping them off clean with a towel, letting them dry a little bit, wiping. Oh yeah, getting a little vacuum for the green felt of the mat. Can you imagine? That's like ASMR tingles, but you get to do them for yourself. That's some satisfying cleaning right there. Sometimes cleaning is just like pulling teeth. Anything in the bathroom, pulling teeth. But sometimes cleaning is maybe one of the most serene things that you can do for yourself. And then the olive oil. Riot Lord calls Riichi. Your Honor, they say that a person who calls it chasing Riichi has a fool for an avatar. Okay, they're kind of in the... Oh, no, they're due. Oh, God. No. Okay. All right, we're gaming. We're gaming. But Riot Lord is a little bit more due than I am. You know what I mean? Like, I think me when I got more of a head start on my essay, but like I think Riot Lord is a little. I mean, they're down in the dumps. If the Riichi Mahjong gods favor anyone, they're bound to win, right? Especially if they're chasing losses. Whoa! The crossroad is on the brink of death. Wow! Okay, huge, unironically huge. Riot Lord's waiting for the same damn thing as I am, basically. The last one of circles is never coming out of their hand. That's fine. South, we move into the throes of South 2. Oh! What a starting hand. RIP headphone users. I mean, oh my God, I'm gonna see where this is incredible. This is incredible. This is so effing good. Maybe all triplets if we're nasty, but we don't have to be. We can be normal members of society as well, right? Huge. What would I do here? I mean, I pawn and sheaf for basically everything. You ever get your earlobe removed so you can ASMR yourself? So you can A your own SMR? Okay, kind of honestly a nut draw if we're just gonna be honest with it. I wasn't sure that we were gonna be able to make both copies of the Dora work, but oh, it's working. It's serving even. Dare I say, slay! Slay! Slay. Genuine slay. Chills. Cinema. Look at this. Oh my god. Drawing a red 5 natty GMO free. Undeniable. That's so good. This is what the Mandate of Heaven feels like. Drink the Ozymandias soup. YoStar employee is logged on. YoStar employee, they call it a sick day. And suddenly someone else is in charge of my station. I think I stay here, folks. I think I stay here. Getting to wait on the one characters is just too delectable. You know what I mean? This is like a freshly cooked egg tart. Ooh, it's just too good. It's genuinely just too good. Please, 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 please. This hand is like filled to the brim with value. Red Dragon Dora Red 5, 8,000 points. I am begging you. Sheesh. Sheesh. Mag the Icelander, a Road to Empress reference indeed. Eagle, Hodesu, Mondetour. Good tidings, good tidings. Perfect person to Ron. Exactly. Oh my god. When you Ron, but they keep on giving you good tiles? Okay, we'll workshop that one. But this is also a good starting hand. Orphans with this? I don't think this is an orphans moment. Me deciding what GMO to donate to. Wait, hang on. That's not even a funny. Oh no, get me out of here. Get me out of here. 6, 7, 8 mixed treble sequence. Kind of okay. NGO is, I think, the word that I was searching for. Huge. May say on YouTube, good tidings, good tidings. I mean, you unironically have to. You know what I mean? But do you? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're one tile away from Tenpai. It is the greatest hand of all time if we draw into a 7 of characters or a 7 of bamboo. I don't even know if I call Riichi, if I'm gonna be honest with you. The other nut draw is drawing into another door. You think that I won't, like, viciously cut away my pair of the 5 of bamboos if that is the case? Sun Chokler time? I think it's always been Sun Chokler time. I think that the 6, 7, 8 mixed treble sequence has my name on it. Say my name. Heisenberg with a Sanchoku. I'm just excited that I get to participate. I'm just excited that I watched a TV show that a lot of people have watched. Usually Yusong doesn't get to participate. I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna, cause like I don't know if I'm gonna continue watching TV, and I don't mean that in necessarily like a bad way. Hang on, but it's like there's too many. Like how I feel like. Hang on. How do I want to say this? You should never torrent anything in your entire life. That is wrong. That is depriving value from the shareholders who worked really hard. To invest in that company. A2 Rhombus, thank you for the follow. You should never torrent anything, ever, because the shareholders worked really hard. My friend Yu Dong, whose opinions I do not agree with. He's kind of a firebrand, kind of a political outcast. My friend Yu Dong, other people say he's based. I don't really quite see it. My friend Yu Dong thinks that there's so many streaming services out there that if one ends up finding themselves watching something for free, maybe they should not a heavy conscience have. Yudong speaks like Yoda, by the way. I don't know if I ever told you. 2 players, both Riichi, never worn. Yeah, I don't want to deal into this. I absolutely oof. Roblox SFX, oof. Oh man, it's gonna hurt ripping up this hand, and yet look at me. Look, I'm the captain now. I genuinely. Oh yeah, baby. We're in Full Town, USA, and I'm the freaking mayor. Okay, loving every second of it. It's the perfect folding hand too. It genuinely is the perfect folding hand. Not quite in Tenpai. The conditions are absolutely perfect. We can hope and dream for the freakiest 7 pairs as well. It's also okay. Me when I'm up in my Gregorian chants. Okay. Right, let's get a sumo. Hopefully it's a small hand. It's a big hand. When your character flashes across the screen, it means that you at least No shot. Oh, I pay out 6,000. That's really bad. That's really, really, really bad. Right Lord is genuinely back into this game when we go into South 4. If I deal into a Mongon, I might lose. If you give a mouse a Mongon, you genuinely might lose. I have the worst starting hand that I've ever seen in my entire adult life. It's not necessarily true, but it is bad. Oh God, we have to play it normally. White Dragon, Red Dragon, Ghost Heart here. If a Crosslord or Left Lord wins with a 1,000 point hand, we get to end this game in first place. But I think these fiends in the Jade Room are not just going to make it that easy. I think everyone can sense that there's blood in the water, and actually, it's a winnable position for everyone. You know who's incentivized to play this hand fast? A Crosslord. If a Crosslord wins with a 1-Han or a 2-Han hand, they get to end the game in second. So there's a world where we intentionally deal in, or we try to intentionally deal into a Crosslord to keep ourselves in a potentially advantageous situation. Yudong would be like torrenting is just file sharing. What's next? You're going to say that freely sharing and giving out free food takes away value from shareholders. What's next? Needing a license to toast my own toast in my own damn toaster? When you mess up your libertarian copy pasta. Okay, I mean, we can still accept 4 of circles here, and it still goes extremely hard. Suddenly, our Pinfu is starting to take shape. Suddenly, this Rorschach does no longer just looks like ink blots. It's looking like Pinfu Red 5. Aura farm by dealing in. The intentional deal-in is probably the coolest that you'll ever look and feel in a game of Riichi Mahjong. Intentional deal-in is everything. That's like I'm the master of my own universe. You only won because I let you win, you know? It's like that scene in Crazy Rich Asians where they're playing Mahjong. Oh my God. I don't think that scene, I don't know. Like having Mahjong in a movie is cool for the aesthetics, I suppose. Don't do me like this. Don't. Okay, huge. The fact that that passed is genuinely huge. But like, I don't think that scene really hit for like a Western audience, because I feel like most people walked out of that scene being like, what the frick just happened, you know? Okay. The Riichi gets called. The polls are in. Oh, man. I mean, I should just be folding. A Crossguard, if they sumo a Mongon, I'm huge chillin'. I win the game if they sumo a Mongon. And as a result, Sharks, I'm out. And for that reason, Sharks, I'm done. I'm done playing nice. If they sumo a Hanemon, I still think I'm in first. I go down 3K, they go up 12K. Deal in, please. Deal in. No, that's the worst thing that could have happened. Oh, no. No. Okay. Okay, now Right Lord's breathing down my neck. Huge, huge moment for winning, though. Whoa, okay, good hand. Good hand, great hand. Good pizza, great pizza. This is good. This is a winnable situation. Call me Tyler 1. The way this is winnable. Oh my God, this is so good. Left Lord is incentivized to win with a 1-hun nothing. A Crossword is incentivized to win with a 1-hun nothing. Now we thrive. Now we feast. Hot Ones style. Here we go. Huge. Southwind, probably our best draw. 9 of characters, doing nothing for us. Yusong, your hand is looking really good, but why no. Sometimes you look in a hand and you genuinely see a Rorschach test. I'm gonna lose my mind. Does Tyler 1 still stream? He absolutely does. He has a child now. So he's got to be on good behavior. The stakes of getting banned on Riot Games are just much too high. Please, a humble Southwind pawn. All I ask is a humble Southwind pawn, followed by a humble 5 of characters chi, followed by the easiest run I've ever called in my life. Okay, now things are getting a little spicy. Because it's 2, 3, 4 mixed triple sequence as well. And I could always just call Riichi on that thing, right? Use the Southwinds as my pair. Unfortunately, I can't just do Pinfu. Oh, man. I can't cut this. It's too spicy because of what Right Lord just cut. Oh, but is this really what we want to be doing, Yusong? Oh no, I fucked up so bad. Oh my god. Don't look at me. Genuine. I fricked up so bad. I have to cut Dora if I want this hand to go. This is the worst day of my life. This. No. Well, that's Mahjong. Parentheses derogatory. But the Doms are all out of town because no one's getting punished. Myself, a humble Discord kitten, not getting punished. Not even a little. That's unfathomable. That's genuinely so messed up. Folks, thanks for joining me. Had a great time. We're going to be back next Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday, on the docket, we're going to be streaming with our good friend and colleague, Kate Lovely Momo, Northern Lion, and Flack Blag at what seems to be noon Pacific. So hopefully I'll see you then. New YouTube videos every single day if you're not subscribed. Maybe get subscribed if you would like. Get subscribed if you would like. There, it's a carrot and a stick kind of a situation. And yeah, on Friday I'll just be streaming on Twitch at 3 p.m. Pacific. We're not going to be playing Mahjong. We're going to probably be playing something silly. I don't know. Might throw it back with some more Slay the Spire. Might just check out some cute indie games. God, I love a cute indie game. Scandy Scientist, good tidings. Thank you for the follow. I'll see you in the Discord immediately. Thank you for all the support lately. It's an absolute dream. Please take care of yourself. Get some rest. Be kind to yourself. I'll see you in the Discord immediately after, okay? Bye. Don't lie to me, Walt.